This is a triple A, double A, high A, and single A update here. We have 4 games of high A and single A baseball. 4 games of their season for the regular season for all 30 teams. Then we'll only go down to 12 teams for the single A and high A. Double A has 10 games in the 4th, and then Triple A has 17 as they go till the 21st. Double A goes to the 14th, and high A and single A they go till the 7th of September, Sunday. This upcoming Sunday. So, and they will all trip the minor league baseball finishes before Major League Baseball does. On the finish regular season and playoffs before Major League Baseball ends. Because that means, it might get lost in the shuffle of minor league baseball's playing their playoffs same time as Major League. We have Toledo and Lehigh Valley suspended a game due to rain on top of the 6th. It was going to be completed on September 5th, and the only reason why they don't call off after 5 is because Toledo scored all 6 of the runs in the top of the 6th, and Lehigh Valley did not get their chance to bat in the bottom of the 6th. So, and there's a runner in first, 2 outs for Toledo. So, all 9 batters have came to the plate in the top of the 6th for Toledo. 5-1 winners over Nashville. Iowa 4-3 over Omaha. Scramble Spar over Wooshire 6-2. 5-3 Columbus over Indianapolis. Louisville beats St. Paul 4-2. Jacksonville shuts out Charlotte 2-0. Rochester falls to Memphis in a close one 6-5. Sugarland 7-3 over Oklahoma City. 10-6 your Albuquerque your winners. El Paso beats Salt Lake 6-5 in 10. Las Vegas 4, Sacramento 8, your final. And then 9-6 Tacoma beats Reno. And then in the doubleheader, Durham and Gwinnett, game 1 was run in the first for both teams, run the 2 runs in the third for Gwinnett, run the fourth for both teams, 2 runs in the fifth for Gwinnett. That was it. 6-2 your final. Your final in game 2. 2-1 winners Gwinnett were. So Gwinnett sweeps a doubleheader over Durham. Over on the top team, Jacksonville and Oxford have 80 wins in the season. So they're one of the top teams in AAA baseball. They just got sucked in a doubleheader. Gwinnett scored 1 in the first, then run the 6th for Durham, then run the 7th for Gwinnett. The 7th walk-off win, and Gwinnett wins 2-1. In Syracuse and Buffalo will postpone their game due to rain, as they will play it on the 5th of September. Make a doubleheader. So we have 5:05 Eastern time, 5:05 p.m. Eastern time is the resumption of the September 4th game. The last 3.5 innings of that game. And then at 7:05 Eastern, we will have the regularly scheduled game for September 5th. It might be a 7-inning game because the the first game is going 3 innings, 3.5 innings. So it'd make it under 9 innings. I mean, they might go 9, but I would assume 7. But either way, well, whatever, I guess. It's kind of up in the air, though. I guess it could go 7, go 9, but we'll see what they decide. Syracuse at Buffalo. Their game 1 starts at 4:35 Eastern. And then game 2, makeup of Thursday's game, postponed game due to weather and rain, is on September, is after obviously the first one, and it's going to be at probably 7:05 Eastern time. So if they're trying for like a 7:05 Eastern time start for that second game, well, they planned it. That was actually perfect, roughly. So yeah. We have Portland in AA. Portland defeats Erie of 13-2. Altoona Richmond 8-2. 6-3 Akron over Binghamton. Chesapeake only got 1 run on 1 hit, but they do it. They play baseball together. Somerset defeats New Hampshire 4-1. That was in a rain delay to begin with. New Hampshire and Somerset was. It started out in a rain delay, and then that game got put back in a weather delay later, and they reached the minimum to call it off in the 4.5 inning mark. So they called it off. We had Somerset with a run in the first, second, and 2 in the third, while New Hampshire a run in the fifth. So yes, it was the 4.5 mark. The halfway point where they could start calling the game, and it did. So Knoxville 3-0 over Racket City. Montgomery 10-4 over Columbus. Hartford 4-1 over Chattanooga 9-5 over Birmingham. Arkansas 11-1 over Amarillo. Pensacola 2-0 over Roxy. Midland 8-7 over Frisco. San Antonio 3-2 over Corpus Christi. Springfield 14-6 over Northwest Arkansas. And in the doubleheader, there was a doubleheader between Tulsa and Wichita. It started at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Game 1, Wichita scored 2 runs in the first. That was it. That was the only 2 runs they got. And then Tulsa dominated game 2. The makeup from Wednesday, 14-5. So Tulsa got a run in the second, 2 runs in the second. Wichita got 2 runs in the third. Then Tulsa got 4 runs in the fourth, 3 in the fifth. And then Wichita got 1 in the fifth. And then Tulsa got 1 in the sixth and 4 in the seventh. Wichita got 2 in the seventh. So the Wind Surge had got their longest win streak in Wind Surge history. Wichita Wind Surge history with 8 games. It was the longest win streak in their team's history. Or 8 is. 7 was the previous record. With the completion of this September 13, there was only a few innings needed. And that's in the 4th. And the result structure there where you can see them probably getting back in this one. Then yes, 2 in the 6th for Southman, 1 in the 7th for Wisconsin, to win 8 for Sutton, win 5-3. In 8, Hudson Valley defeats Greensboro 10-0. Well, there's no runs scored in 8, so it's after 7. 7 complete full innings. And Hudson Valley shuts Greensboro 10-0. Greensboro just wasn't like themselves. They got 5 errors, 1 hit. Wow. Lake County 4-3 over Great Lakes. West Michigan 15-2. Blowout win over Fort Wayne. Rome 3-1 over Hub C. Jersey Shore 6-1 over Brooklyn. Lansing 5-4 over Dean. 8-7 over Peoria. Cedar Rapids defeats Quad Season 10-9-5. Bowling Green 9-4 Asheville. South Bend 7-4 over Wisconsin. That did turn into a 7-inning game. And South Bend scored 3 in the first. Wisconsin got 1 in the second. South Bend got 1 in the third. Wisconsin got 1 back in the fourth. But then South Bend scored 2 in the fourth. Both teams scored 1 in the sixth. And Wisconsin got 1 in the seventh. But the matter is, South Bend won 7-4 the 7-inning game. Tri-Cities 7-4 over Hoser. 3-0 Eugene over Spokane. Vancouver 6-2 Everett. And there's a wet grounds between Greenville and Winston-Salem. There is a doubleheader scheduled for Saturday between those two teams. And Aberdeen and Wilmington canceled their game due to inclement weather. They're going to choose not to do a doubleheader. Daytona 3-1 over Palm Beach. Jupiter 2-1 over Lakeland. 7-3 Clearwater over Tampa. 4-0 Bradenton over Dunedin. Columbia 4-3 over Myrtle Beach. 7-2 Salem over Fayetteville. 7-0 Augusta over Kannapolis. Fort Myers 6-3 over St. Lucie. 2-1 Lynchburg over Marva. 8-6 Modesto over San Jose. 7-1 Fresno Rancho Cuca. And then umpire 7-1 over Lake Elster. 6-4 is over Stockton. And the doubleheader between Carolina and Fredericksburg. Carolina won 5-1 the first game. 2 wins in the first, 3 in the third. Fredericksburg got 1 in the seventh. And then the second game was the makeup of July 13th game when it was played the series between Fredericksburg and Carolina was last played, but it was last played in Carolina. And those two teams, they weren't going to play any more games together against each other in Carolina, so they ended up scheduling it for a Fredericksburg game at Fredericksburg, and they play it just like the originally scheduled game would be. Teams whose home team, who's the away team, they do all the same. They just have it like 2 less innings, 7-inning game, and they have it the other team's ballpark, and they you know that. In Fredericksburg, because in like the little official stats thing, they always keep that in. So Fredericksburg got 2 in the, both teams got 2 in the first. Fredericksburg and Carolina. Fredericksburg got 2 in the fourth. And both teams got 1 in the fifth. Fredericksburg got 2 in the seventh to win 7-3. Charleston and Hickory are not playing a doubleheader on Friday or Saturday due to the rain out. So they're just going to flat cancel.